What sets the Tata Group apart is its people. And today we are here to recognize one of them. A man who stands for the Tata way of life with every breath he takes. Strangely, his joining the company was actually an accident of destiny.
KK was dead set on going to the IPS. He was trained as an NCC cadet, and his father was a police officer. So that probably influenced him to set his eyes only on the IPS. I thought he would be a misfit in the private sector because nothing very glamorous about him. He was just self-effacing, serious individual, talked a little, not very much. So it, all contrary to what you expect from a person who gets into the practice. I would have filled the bill very well, I thought. But this is the irony of life.
KK began his Tata journey at the Tea Gardens. And he grew from strength to strength, rising to head the company. And ultimately transforming it from a local plantation to a global beverage conglomerate. Then, just as he was all set to retire, once again destiny had a twist in store for him. Overnight, he was called to Bombay House to take charge of hotels. Over the next 15 years, he helped Taj Hotels spread its footprint far and wide. Making it a name synonymous with comfort, elegance and luxury.
There are few people whose professional career spanning over 50 years in the Tata Group have contributed as much as KK. He's been the managing director of Indian Hotels and Tata Tea, two of the major group companies.
The other formidable challenge that KK willingly took on was the Tata Medical Center. He developed that from scratch into a world-class institution of healing and care. So we'll recall KK as a man with the ability to traverse industries to build the group. But we will also remember him for the unique person that he was.
Most remarkable quality of Krishna Kumar is in his human values. At several stages I've seen how his human values would come to the fore. And it amazed me that he could manage that with being a very successful corporate honcho, to say that. There are very few people who would have combined these qualities to the measure and to the extent that he did. And I think that's what makes him very different.
I think he would be admired for his humility, he would be admired for his sense of justice and his own personal value systems. He lived by what he preached.
Krishna has always been somebody who's practiced the values of the group. This was displayed in ample measure when he took on the challenge for building the Tata Medical Center in Kolkata. I've visited the center a number of times, and every time I come back feeling that this is the heart of what the Tata's group stands for. My compliments for his contribution and his inspiration to all employees. We wish him, Ratna, and the family well in the future.
I will say that the pride that we have in what we've been able to do in forming a partnership with Tata is steeped in the friendship, the relationship, the confidence, the trust, and the sense of principle that Krishna Kumar has about the integrity and the ethics of doing business the right way.
But what has always struck me about KK are three amazing qualities. An incredible love for the Tata Group, his loyalty to Ratan in particular, and his drive for perfection and excellence. And I think KK is the dream partner for any CEO, and Ratan and the Tata Group, you all were just darn lucky. Recently, my aunt in Mumbai was taken very ill. She and my uncle are old, they have no kids, and we have no relatives really living there. So I called on the one person I knew who would tell me what I needed to do and sort of guide me through the issues. And that was KK.
His level of understanding and sensibility of doing business the right way, of putting people first, of putting communities first, and doing everything you possibly can to achieve that fragile balance between profitability and a social conscience, is a lesson that we will learn for many, many years as a result of the leadership that Krishna Kumar has provided the Tata Company and the lessons that he has taught Starbucks.
Thanks to the incredible efforts of KK, my aunt is miraculously back on her feet again. And I've tried many times to say thanks to him. But he brushed it off saying, hey, this is how family helps each other.
He's been a very dependable, a very straightforward colleague with whom one has been able to confide, to seek advice, to have a bouncing board. And I hope to some extent he feels that I have reciprocated in times of his dilemmas. But it's been a wonderful professional relationship intertwined with a personal affinity and a personal trust. It's been a very enjoyable interrelationship that we've had over the years.
We are extremely proud of the friendship, the partnership that we have built with your company, and for Mr. Krishna Kumar, it has been an honor to be your partner.
What I would miss, and I would imagine to some extent it may be so with him, would be the opportunity of a constant colleague-to-colleague dialogue on issues, sometimes not totally relating to the group, but relating to the environment in which we were. And I would hope that in some form or another that could still exist.
The world is a better place because of you, and I've learned a lot from you. And I hope I get a chance to spend more time with someone that I always think of as Krishna Kumar Tata.
So in the coming years, when the roll of honor is called for the Tata Group, we will always remember the man who gave 50 years of his life to help the flame burn strong. Thank you, KK.